Welcome back to the channel, guys. Joshua David here. Hope you are having a fantastic whenever it is that you're watching this video, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Whatever it is, I hope you're having a great day. In this video today, we are going to be unboxing a Venom Lures order that I did. This particular order, obviously everything is handpicked by me. This isn't some sort of mystery tackle box type of a thing. This is just me going to the website and purchasing what I want to use in my tackle box, not what other people think I should use or would want to use. So this is my package that I ordered personally for me. In this package, or with that in mind, these baits are all made in the United States of America. They're made in Ohio. And the company has been around for over 30 years. They've been producing quality baits. 90% of my fish that I have caught in the last 3-4 months now have all come from either Venom Baits or Big League Bait Company, another company that I'm a pro staff member with. So I am a pro staff with Big League Bait, or fishing, you can save 10% off all of your orders. So let's go ahead and get right into this and see what we got in the package. Well, I know what's in the package, you don't. So I've already opened up the box because 5 things out of here I bought for a friend of mine. So I'm going to go over those first. I've already pulled them out, got those set aside. I can't wait to give these to Adam Chapman from Chapman Outdoors. Adam is my fishing partner, and we have spent a lot of time on the water together here lately, and he's been very, good friend. And so what I wanted to do is just kind of just pour back into his life and give him some things from Venom that I would use, and let him experience what Venom is like for himself. So the first thing up I got him was a pack of these Ven rigs here. This is the Ven rig system. You think a bait that big maybe isn't for largemouth bass, but let me tell you, I actually caught a 14.5-inch largemouth bass using this particular bait right here. I didn't use this head, I used a different head, but this particular bait right here caught a 14-inch largemouth bass. This is a pack of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and plus the hook, the jig there, so it's 8 plus 1, so there's 9 items in this pack. Smallmouth, walleye, bass, crappie, bluegill will all hit this bait. This is that time when you really need to go super finesse and give them something small. This is the bait that I will always go to for my fishing. Sorry, get the hiccups here. But so I got him some Ven rigs. This is the green pumpkin, it says, or smoky purple. But that is a great bait right there. It's every time I've thrown this out, I've gotten bit on it. So next up, we got Adam some little brush jigs here. These are 1/4 ounce because that's what he throws. So I went ahead and bought him what he throws. This is their peanut butter and jelly. And once I get into my packages, I'll actually open them up and show them to you. Also, we got him a butt kicker bass jig. This is a 1/4 ounce, but this is their black craw. And then we got him a 1/4 ounce butt kicker in black and blue. And then we got him a 1/4 ounce butt kicker in green pumpkin. So those are all going to Adam, and I know he'll appreciate that. He'll love them and use them. So let's go ahead and open up the package here. I'm just going to go ahead and pull stuff out randomly. I'm trying to keep it all the same if I can, but after that it'll just sort of be random. So first up in the package here for me, we got some 10-inch peppergrass worms. These are 8-pack in green pumpkin. It's about that time of the year when these big worms are going to be what does the trick for us. And so these are 10-inch peppergrass worm. They're flat on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can pick that up or see that there in the camera or not, but they're a green pumpkin color, if you can see that. And the thing about Venom is they've got their secret sauce in them, and when the fish get on these, they latch on. I've never lost a fish that was hooked up with these baits, with Venom baits. So anyway, that is the peppergrass worm. They're 10 inches long. That is green pumpkin. Next up, we have a green pumpkin shad color and the peppergrass worm. And again, it's an 8-pack of those. So you can see there the color of that right there. So you've got the green pumpkin top, and then you've got that shad colored bottom there. Those are definitely going to get wrecked. So we got us a pack of those. Next on the list here is another peppergrass worm. This is their red bug color. I chose this red bug color because I believe down in the water this is going to look more like, say, a big night crawler. And so that's kind of the look that you know, that's what I was kind of thinking about going for, because the stretch of the river that I fish, one of the things that my uncle, who's been fishing for like 65 years, told me to do was to get, he said, something that looks like a big old night crawler, rig it weightless, just throw that out near the bank, let that sink, and just slowly retrieve it back to you and work it obviously how a night crawler would. But just imagine this in the water, and this up here just moving, dangling around. Yeah, tell me that doesn't get hit. So we've got some of those in the package. So that's 3 things right there. And then let's just go ahead and pull out our Ven rigs here. We've got 3 of those. And we've got this color here is green pumpkin baby bass. I'll show you that. So green pumpkin baby bass. And then this here looks like just straight up green pumpkin purple glitter. Is that color there. Okay. And then next up we have our natural shad. So that's going to look like a natural bait fish there in the water. So I really love these baits. One of my absolute favorites to go to. When I can't get bit on the bigger stuff, that's the first thing in my mind that I want to put on, because usually I'll get bit with that right there. All right, let's get into our jigs now. We've got a butt kicker bass jig. This is a 1/4 ounce. Adam's trying to convert me to a jig guy. So we got the 1/4 ounce here, butt kickers. And as I said earlier, I would take these out. I believe these are on a 2-watt hook. They've trimmed up the brushes on these. They're very flexible, so you don't have to worry about missing fish with them. Very solid jigs here from Venom. 1/4 ounce weight. And then let's see what's next. Here's our green pumpkin. 1/4 ounce. Just go ahead and pull these out, because these are going to go right in the tackle box today. All right, so that's the green pumpkin. Very nice looking little jig there. Feels very, very light, and that's kind of what you want, especially when you add your trailer to that. That's going to give it a little bit more weight, so your jig's going to slowly fall. That's going to look like a crawfish going down in the water. So this is our, let's see, black craw. So this has got that little bit like a green pumpkin purple color to it. You see that right there. Very, very nice looking jig. So that's jig 3. And then we got ourselves, I'll go ahead and pull these out, because I believe the rest of this is just terminal tackle. My favorite terminal tackle, by the way, is from Venom Lures, for sure. All right, so these are the little brush jigs. So these were butt kickers. These are brush jigs. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that up. There we go. This is your green pumpkin color. Well, they're in there tight. Mercy, I need a knife to get that out. Maybe. We can slide that out right here. There we go. So there's your little brush jig. Super finessey. You just need a little small trailer on that. Like a little little crawfish type of thing, a little bug or something. And those babies right there are beautiful. So got those. I got another green pumpkin, so I'm not going to go ahead and open it up right now. And then I actually got 3 green pumpkins, because green pumpkin, you just can't go wrong with that. And then one of the peanut butter and jelly here. So I'll attempt to open this up. It's like getting into Fort Knox, right? About near impossible, unless you have the right tools. Let's pull that out. There we go. Oops. So that is their peanut butter and jelly right there. Beautiful colors. So we got a good variety of jigs here to throw in the tackle box. These are definitely going to help us, you know, get more strikes, get more fish in the boat. That's why we got them. So going to be throwing more jigs. Jigs are really an all-around, you know, bait that you can use pretty much year-round. In the wintertime, spring, summer, fall, doesn't matter. A jig's usually going to get a strike. So got those right there. These 2 here extra. We'll unbox those later or open them later. Next up, let me show you my favorite terminal tackle. Some of my favorite anyway. I really love Venom's tungsten. I use it quite a bit, and will probably always use that tungsten. So, but one of my favorite ways to rig up, like say a Ned rig or these peppergrass worms that we got right here, and I'll just go ahead and show you. I'll just pull one of these out and go ahead and show you how I'd like to do it. So, is the DK rig, and that stands for Dustin Kearns, I believe. He's the founder and owner of Venom Lures. He is the one who created this particular set or style of hook. And basically it's like it's kind of like your Ned rig type of style right there. You got an offset worm hook on here as well. And so when you combine this together, you get that Texas rig type of presentation that you can use in just about any situation. So this basically becomes weedless when you rig this up. And that's one thing that I like about it, is it gives me my weight. Now this is the 1/4 ounce, so it's not super heavy, but it's not super light either. Now I do have some that are 1/8 ounce as well, because I like to use the 1/8 ounce jig heads, and the 1/4 ounce are probably my 2 favorite styles. And I got 2 different types this time. This is your, this is a 10-pack here, green, pumpkin, and black. So I got black and green pumpkin. And I want to say this is on a 4/0 hook. So again, the way that you set this up, you would just pull that in here like you would normally rig up your worm. And then obviously you want to pull that down just a hair. And you would rig that up sort of like that right there. Now, obviously, if I was doing it, you know, for the water, I'd be a little bit more precise, but you get the idea. There we go. So we got that rigged up weedless. So just imagine that sets in the water. This here floats. This is floating around, dangling, and you're just moving this right here. These get wrecked quite a bit. Most of my fish that you've seen me catch in my videos have probably been off of this setup. It's one of my favorite setups to fish with. And it's just because it works. It works. And I try to keep things simple to the point, and it works. So the DK rig, absolute favorite. I'm not going to go ahead and pull the black or the green ones out. They're basically the same thing. They just have a green pumpkin head on them. All right, so that's the 1/8 ounce. Now, one thing that I did buy for the very first time this go around was their smaller DK rigs. And this is going to be more for my Ned rigs that I'll put on. So instead of Ned rigging on these bigger ones, I'm going to use these for the Ned rigs right here. And so you can see that's got that little offset EWG style type of hook. These are 1/8 ounce jig heads right there. And so we'll put our Ned heads on these right here and get ourselves bit. But you could also throw something like that on there if you want to get fun with it. So that is those, and so like I said, we got 2 packs of those. We got 10 packs each of the black and a 10-pack of the green pumpkin head. So guys, that is the May 2021 Venom Lures unboxing for Champions Kayak Fishing here on YouTube. As you guys know, we are rebuilding the channel, so we do appreciate you watching our videos. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. As it stands, once we get to 100 subscribers again, we're going to do another 100 subscriber giveaway. We had planned a 500 subscriber giveaway, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and if we get 100 subscribers, or when we get 100 subscribers, it's not a matter of if, it's when. Once we get 100 subscribers, we're going to match the 500 subscriber giveaway and go ahead and get $100 worth of baits and ship them to you. So whoever wins, I don't know who's going to win yet, but I'll just use the random name picker, for the commenter app, and if your comment or your name gets picked, then you will be the recipient of those baits, and it's going to be a combination of Venom Lures, and it's going to be a combination of Big League baits because I'm a pro staff with both of those companies. So it only makes sense to send you baits that I use and pretty much exclusively use now is either Venom or Big League. I don't really use anything else. So I can't just go exclusive with one company over the other because, again, there's things that Venom has that Big League doesn't have. And that's not a knock at either company. You know, it's just, you know, Venom has more of the terminal that I like to use, the jigs, things like that, where some of the soft plastics I like at the other company as well. So, but this is a Venom box here. This was a big order this month. This was a $127 order if you were buying this retail. So if you use code Champions Fishing, you can save yourself 10% off all your purchases. And so, guys, we will see you next time. Remember, stay strong. Remember, always, you are a champion. Be one. God bless. Bye-bye.